Let's go, man.
All right, Steve Oakley Band. My God. They were big and awesome and together, weren't they? 4 years, you guys seem like you've been playing together forever. That's fantastic. Did you say 40? All right. I bet you look so young. I'm so sorry. You guys are really great. Thank you. And you're local? You're from... No, not really? Tri-state area? Jersey, same difference. Yeah. All right, fantastic. Well done, the Steve Oakley Band. Well done. All right, Wayside Shakeup is coming up next. You guys can come and set your stuff up. I'm learning how to keep a train of thought while people are setting up behind me. It's going really well. Before I lose my total train of thought, and it may have been lost before, there is an email list at the back table where Jeremy and Gail are sitting. Put your name on it. You can get an email each week, a blast about what's coming up the next Wilma Wednesday. You can keep track of who's up and what we're doing and come out and see us again. Please do that. Also, 2 more acts and it's raffle time. I don't know how lucky you guys are feeling. Some people left. Looks like some other people are leaving. You're going to miss the raffle. It's not a problem. I'll take the free tickets. I'm glad you guys are participating though. It's a good time. It is, it's always surprising to me what an impact music can have on your life. Especially when you listen to music when you're younger. Like I have kids that are teenagers. They're both here. And one of them had a very strong feeling about Justin Bieber a few years ago and about his music. Yeah, no problem. And the other one likes the Beatles. She's sort of reincarnated, sort of an old soul reincarnated. And when I was in high school, I was raised on like the bones of rock and roll by my mother, rock and roll and rhythm and blues. I grew up a Stones fan. Rolling Stones. And listened to a lot of James Brown, listened to a lot of Etta James, Aretha Franklin, a lot of the Beatles. But I went through a phase in high school where I was listening to a lot of the Grateful Dead. Yeah. I can smell you from here. And I think what I enjoyed about the Grateful Dead, as they were all living then, and doing tours along the East and West Coast, was the group, the gathering of people. And I will say this, it was definitely some of the mind-altering chemicals that went with those experiences. Yes, you heard about those. And it was this sort of great, peaceful, loving gathering of people that were willing to spend 8 or 9 days inside of one song, which is great. And I had a lot of fun going to see their shows and listening to. I don't care for it much anymore. But as it happens when you're listening to music at a formative age, it informed everything that I did. Every picture that I drew, every song that I thought of, every experience that I had some connection to the Grateful Dead. And I sat down with a piece of notebook paper, as I was wont to do, and I did some doodles, some Grateful Dead inspired doodles, very trippy looking picture. Yep. And I gave it to a friend of mine, and he stuffed it in his wallet. And that year he graduated high school. He went into the Marine Corps. He ended up serving in Afghanistan. He still had it in his wallet. He went on to study foreign communication with the military. He ended up in Russia. He ended up in Austria. He ended up back in California. And the next year, Jerry Garcia died. He was a diehard Dead fan. And there was a huge gathering of Grateful Dead fans and musicians in Monterey. And they had a shrine to Jerry Garcia. And people were leaving record albums and photographs and signed copies of this and t-shirts and tie-dyes, and he sat that little piece of notebook paper there that he had had for 15 or 16 years, took a photo of it, and walked away, and felt like he had paid appropriate homage to the Grateful Dead. And I felt like I was a part of that. And I think that what happens is, as we grow older, our music changes and our tastes change. We maybe mature a little bit, we grow in and out of phases, but those experiences will always be with us. And I feel like it's a great opportunity each Wednesday night to come and have a musical experience with each other. And I'm really glad you guys are here. Uh-oh. We have a flaccid mic stand. Dan, a flaccid mic stand.
Keep pulling on it.
Oh, it's because I keep pulling on it. That is not what she said, sir. That is not what she said. Okay. Hey, Steve, how are you? How did your date go? I wasn't here. What happened? It went well? This guy had, are you guys ready? No, you guys are done. Are you guys ready? Almost. They're not responding, so I'm going to go with no. This guy, Steve, comes every week, and he was in, I think it was like 3 or 4 weeks ago, because I missed a couple weeks. You were bringing a date. And I said, how long you been dating her? He's a mature fellow. He said, dating is not really dating at our age. We don't really date. And I said, you know, I can appreciate that. At my age, I'm not interested in dating. I don't want to meet you for the first. I just want someone to come over and like me while I finish the dishes. I want to finish my book and have you sit there and like me. I don't care. Shut up about it. You can talk about it. I don't give a shit. Just come over and like me and look like you like me and act like you like me while I do my stuff. I will return the favor if I have the time and I'm in the mood. That's how I feel. Otherwise, I'm not really in the mood to find out your life story, to know what your likes and dislikes. I don't have time for that shit. I don't. But you say it went well. You brought her out and she had a good time? Were you, I wasn't even here to be like, and our favorite guy, Steve. You probably still looked a pimp anyway, right? You did all right for yourself. You gonna bring her back? You keep saying one finger. I have a microphone. I can't hear shit. You talk louder or speak sign language. Here he comes. Come here. They're not even ready yet. Come talk.
This week was everything getting ready. She didn't want to.
It was taking time to get ready?
Yeah, so
All
next
right.
week definitely.
All right, next week definitely. Maybe she'll get ready tonight and be ready for next week. If it takes that long, Steve, listen, we gotta have a conversation. All right, but it's good. She'll be here next week. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be here. All right, I'll pump you up. That's not, listen, take that and walk away. Take it and walk away. I don't want to talk about that. We have flaccid mic stands. It's apparently because I pulled on it. So I'm going to pump you up. We got all kinds of threats and promises going on up here.
How are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Liking those Grateful Dead stories.
Yeah, you like that? One time in particular, I was at a Grateful Dead show, and they were in the middle of Turn On Your Love Light. This is back when the Spectrum was a place to go see concerts. And all the lights came up, and I was on the sides. Everybody wants somebody to love.
We didn't rehearse.
If that was not that song, I may.
That was the song.
So, Turn On Your Love Light, all the lights came up, I was on the side, and I said to my friend, I want to be in the light. And he took me and ran, and I was in the light. And then my problem was my hands were sticky. It was a long night, I'm just saying. Oh look, 1, 2, 3. WYGGA, going, 85, optimistic, and stay up. All right. Wayside Shake Up.
Tess.
I'm gonna ask, where can we find your music other than up on the stage right now?
We can go to the Facebook page, which has links to all of these SoundClouds and Twitters and Facebooks and other
CD
social
Babies, blah, blah, blah.
Facebook page, Wayside Shake Up, Facebook.
Wayside
Start there,
Shake Up.
and that will be your gateway drug to the rest of it. So,
Excellent. I'm going to turn the stage and the microphone over to you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, Wayside Shakeup.